The red shrimp industry is an important part of the fishing industry, especially in areas with rich red shrimp resources such as Spain, Portugal, the United States, and the Russian Far East. This shrimp is highly valued not only for its sweet, chewy meat, but also for its economic value, especially when exported. Mediterranean, Spain is one of the leading countries in red shrimp production, with areas such as Barcelona and Valencia being the centers of the red shrimp industry. Russian Far East. This area has rich red shrimp resources and is often exploited using modern fishing techniques. Gulf of Mexico. The United States also has red shrimp fishing activities. Mainly in this area, red shrimp are often caught using bottom trawling, a method that allows large quantities of shrimp to be collected at a time. Fishing vessels are often equipped with refrigeration or freezing systems on board to keep the shrimp as fresh as possible. Some countries use other techniques such as bottom trawls or traps, depending on local conditions and the type of vessel used. Red shrimp has high economic value due to the quality of its meat and is widely consumed in many countries. In particular, Spanish red shrimp often commands high prices in high-end markets. Red shrimp products include fresh shrimp, frozen shrimp, and shrimp preparations such as fish sauce and shrimp powder, which are exported to international markets, bringing large revenues to the fisheries industry of the exploiting countries. Due to high consumption demand, red shrimp are facing the risk of declining resources if not managed sustainably. Governments and international organizations are implementing measures to limit fishing, regulate the size of shrimp exploited, and apply measures to protect marine ecosystems. Initiatives such as limiting fishing seasons and establishing marine reserves help protect shrimp resources and maintain sustainable marine ecosystems. The red shrimp fishing industry not only brings great economic value but also contributes to the development of diverse cultures and culinary customs in coastal countries. However, to protect this valuable resource, effective and sustainable management measures are needed. Red shrimp fishing by trawling on giant and long-term fishing vessels is a complex process that requires fully equipped vessels and modern technology to maintain efficiency and product quality. Size and equipment. Large red shrimp fishing vessels are often hundreds of meters long, have large capacity and are equipped with bottom trawl systems. The vessels often have cold rooms, freezers, and shrimp processing systems on board to preserve shrimp immediately after catching. Long fishing time. These vessels can operate at sea for several weeks to several months, optimizing the amount of shrimp caught before returning to port. Bottom trawling is the main method for red shrimp fishing on the bottom. The net is designed to drag across the seabed, reeling in shrimp and other benthic organisms. Fishing process. Crew members will lower the net and drag it to a specified length. Then pull the net up and screen the shrimp right on the boat. After being selected, the shrimp are transferred to a freezing system to keep them fresh longer during long journeys. Freezing system. The boat has a rapid freezing system, helping the shrimp stay fresh throughout the trip. Deep freezing technology is often used to maintain the quality of red shrimp. Preliminary processing. In some cases, shrimp can be processed right on the boat, cleaned and packaged, helping to increase efficiency when arriving at port. Resource management. Long-term fishing with large quantities of shrimp can easily lead to overfishing. Regulations on net size. Time and season of fishing are often applied to control fishing and protect the seabed ecosystem. Impact on the environment. Bottom trawling can damage the seabed ecosystem and affect other species. Research and conservation methods are being implemented to minimize this impact. Red shrimp trawling on giant vessels is a high-yielding fishery, but careful consideration and management are needed to ensure the sustainability of this valuable marine resource. Positioning and sensing systems. Modern fishing vessels use GPS positioning systems and depth sensors to pinpoint areas with high red shrimp densities. This helps optimize trawling, reduce search time and increase harvest yields. Benthic detection technology. Using sonar and radar, vessels can detect and differentiate areas with red shrimp from other species to avoid selective fishing. This helps protect non-target species while maintaining biodiversity. Work rotation. On large fishing vessels, crews often work in shifts to maintain continuous operations. Rest and work time are divided equally to ensure labor efficiency as well as health safety for crew members. Onboard processing and packaging. Some large vessels have preliminary processing lines where red shrimp are cleaned, classified and packaged quickly. The shrimp will be put into the deep freezing system immediately, ensuring product quality from the time of catching until arriving at port. Large source of income. Red shrimp has high value in the international market, especially in European and Asian markets. Long-term exploitation helps increase output, providing a stable and large source of income for fishermen and seafood exploitation businesses. Rich consumption market. Red shrimp is exported in many forms such as fresh shrimp, frozen shrimp, or processed shrimp products. The large consumer market in high-end restaurants, hotels, and the food industry helps maintain high economic value for the industry. Legal regulations. The giant trawler red shrimp industry often has to comply with strict regulations from governments and international organizations to prevent overfishing. Regulations on fishing hours, net sizes, and fishing areas help protect natural resources. Sustainability. Major fishing nations often work with marine conservation organizations to monitor and protect important ecological areas. Strict management measures help ensure sustainable red shrimp resources for future generations. The giant long-distance trawl red shrimp industry is one of the sectors that brings high income but requires strict management to maintain resources and protect the ecosystem. Technological and legal measures are supporting the sustainable development of this industry. Process automation. Many giant red shrimp fishing vessels have begun to use automation systems for netting, sorting, and packaging. These robots and machines reduce labor, increase productivity, and optimize the fishing process, reducing shrimp damage during processing. Remote monitoring systems. Remote monitoring technologies help fleets monitor weather conditions, currents, and the underwater environment. This data not only improves fishing efficiency but also helps fleets avoid extreme weather risks, protecting crew and equipment safety. Reduced environmental impact. Many projects have researched and developed environmentally friendly net materials or more selective net designs that reduce the amount of unwanted organisms pulled up during fishing. These new net designs allow only red shrimp to be retained and other organisms to be safely returned to the sea. Seasonal fishing management. Biotechnology combined with data on the reproductive cycle of red shrimp helps managers plan effective fishing seasons, prevent fishing during the shrimp's reproductive season, help maintain the red shrimp population and not reduce the resource. Increasing demand for high-quality red shrimp. International consumer markets, especially Europe, Japan, and China, increasingly prioritize high-quality seafood products, especially wild red shrimp. This demand encourages fishing vessels to invest in quick freezing processes and advanced preservation technologies to meet strict export standards. Processed products from red shrimp. In addition to frozen shrimp, processed products from red shrimp such as spicy shrimp, garlic shrimp, or canned shrimp are also growing strongly. Changes in consumer habits help expand the market and increase the economic value of the fishing industry. Creating jobs for coastal communities, the red shrimp fishery provides jobs for thousands of people. From crew members to processing, logistics, and distribution staff, large fishing vessels in particular often employ highly skilled crew members to operate advanced equipment on board. Developing sustainable fishing communities, many countries have invested in vocational training programs for fishermen and supported them in accessing modern technologies. This not only helps to increase fishermen's income but also creates a fishing community that is responsible for the environment and marine resources. Climate change and changes in ocean currents affect red shrimp populations, making it more difficult to predict fishing areas. This requires fleets to be able to adapt quickly to changes and invest in marine ecological research. Reducing marine pollution, large fishing vessels also come with pollution challenges. Modern vessels are moving towards using clean fuels, reducing plastic waste, and adopting safe waste treatment processes to protect the marine environment. The red shrimp fishing industry on giant long-haul vessels brings great economic benefits and contributes to the global seafood supply. However, to ensure sustainability, the industry needs to continue investing in advanced technology, improving environmental protection procedures, and complying with international regulations. These efforts not only help maintain valuable resources but also create conditions for sustainable development for coastal fishing communities. MSC, Marine Stewardship Council, certification. MSC certification is increasingly being applied to sustainable fishing fleets, including red shrimp fishing. Vessels that meet this standard must ensure that fishing does not damage red shrimp resources and does not negatively impact the habitat of other marine species. Other food safety standards, in addition to MSC, standards such as HACCP, hazard analysis and critical control points, and other food safety certifications are also applied. This not only helps ensure the quality of red shrimp on board but also creates confidence in the global consumer market. International cooperation in fisheries resource management, since red shrimp are distributed in many seas. Cooperation between countries in the fishing area is extremely important. International organizations such as FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, have supported the development of initiatives and regulations on fishing limits to protect red shrimp resources and prevent overfishing. Applying fishing quotas, some countries have applied fishing quota systems, which help control production and ensure that red shrimp populations are not depleted. Fishing vessels must comply with quota regulations and have a strict monitoring system to ensure the maintenance of aquatic resources. Diversifying processed products from red shrimp, in order to increase the value of the product. Many manufacturers have developed ready-to-eat processed product lines from red shrimp. From canned shrimp, frozen shrimp, to ready-to-eat products. This not only helps expand the consumption market but also optimizes the profit from exploitation. Using deep freeze technology. Deep freeze technology helps preserve red shrimp for a long time without losing its freshness and nutritional value. Thanks to this process, red shrimp can be transported to distant international markets while still maintaining its original quality. High nutritional value. Red shrimp contains a lot of protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and minerals necessary for the body. Therefore, red shrimp is considered a nutritious food source and is often favored in a healthy diet. Culinary applications. Red shrimp is used in many dishes from Asia to Europe. From grilled, steamed, stir-fried dishes, to high-class dishes in restaurants. The popularity of red shrimp in cuisine comes not only from its delicious taste but also from the nutritional value it brings. 18. Future vision of the red shrimp fishing industry. Sustainable development and promotion of green technology. In the future, the red shrimp fishing industry will continue to move towards sustainable development, with the application of green technology and environmentally friendly processes. This includes minimizing the use of fossil fuels, applying selective nets and optimizing onboard operating systems, monitoring and protecting marine ecosystems, to cope with the challenges of climate change and biodiversity loss. Countries and international organizations will increasingly focus on protecting the marine environment. Scientific research programs and conservation projects will help maintain the natural habitats of red shrimp and other marine species. Red shrimp fishing on large long-term vessels is not only an economic sector but also an important part of the marine ecosystem. The application of modern technology, international cooperation, and the orientation towards sustainable development will ensure that this valuable resource is protected for future generations, while bringing long-term economic benefits to coastal fishing communities. Intensive training for crew and technicians to operate large fishing vessels effectively and apply modern technology. The red shrimp fishing industry requires a highly skilled crew. Training and skill development programs for crew, from machinery operation techniques to emergency response, are focused on ensuring safety and efficiency of fishing, improving working conditions and welfare. Long-haul fishing vessels often face harsh working conditions, so many businesses and organizations are investing in improving the quality of life for crew members. From improving living space, meals, to insurance and welfare programs, this not only attracts human resources but also helps retain high-quality workers for the industry. Coordinated marine biological research, with climate change and environmental impacts. Understanding information about the life cycle, distribution, and reproductive capacity of red shrimp has become essential. Countries with large red shrimp fishing industries have cooperated with each other and with scientific organizations to research and propose effective measures to protect marine resources. Measure and monitor the impact of fishing. International cooperation helps monitor and evaluate the impact of long-haul fishing on marine ecosystems, thereby adjusting and improving environmental protection measures and maintaining the sustainability of red shrimp resources. Developing a sustainable red shrimp brand, building and promoting a sustainably harvested red shrimp brand has become a global trend, especially as consumers become increasingly concerned about the origin and harvesting methods. Environmental and sustainable management certifications play an important role in building international consumer trust. Transparent supply chain. The supply chain from harvesting to consumption needs to be transparent and traceable, helping consumers and partners know the origin and harvesting process. This transparency not only ensures quality but also contributes to enhancing the reputation of the red shrimp industry. Contributing to community development. A growing red shrimp industry also benefits coastal communities, not only through job creation but also through community development support programs. Many fishing companies have invested in infrastructure such as schools, hospitals and other essential services in fishing areas. Building a sustainable fishing community, partnerships and training programs help fishermen in the community understand their responsibility to protect the environment and maintain resources. This not only helps develop the economy but also builds a sustainable social foundation, protecting the interests of fishermen for future generations. The red shrimp trawling industry on large long-haul vessels has developed into an important industry, contributing greatly to the economy and providing high-value seafood to the global market. However, for the industry to be truly sustainable, it needs a combination of modern technology, effective management strategies and environmental awareness. Through innovation and international cooperation, the red shrimp industry will be able to continue to develop and ensure marine resources for the future.